The first thing we need to talk about is how does this system talk to its various components. The central processor here, which is the brains of the system, has to somehow speak to these other electrical components, and we do that over what we call a system bus. And when we talk about a system bus, we very simply mean the wire over which the devices speak to one another. In the case of the NexLight system, the wire that we use as system bus wire is 16 gauge or 18 gauge plenum rated unshielded bell wire, single stranded bell wire. No shielding, no twisting, although if it's shielded or if it's twisted, it's not a problem. We don't really care either way. The important thing is that we get the best possible contact area we can get from the connection, because digital systems are very finicky about good contact. So we actually recommend, highly recommend, stranded wire. In this particular case, in the demo case, I'm guessing this is probably not plenum rated wire, but in a real system it actually would be. The first thing we need to do is somehow connect the intelligence that are found in the central processor with the other devices. And we do that by connecting to the main connection on the side of the box, and you'll notice that we actually use a banana connector here. The reason we do this is A, so that our customers don't have to sit and watch us screw down terminal lugs. Also, it is a quick connect. We have a special connection on the side of the box here that's exactly the right size for these two connectors. So we can connect those two conductors to the center of the box, which is pre-wired and terminated at this output. And we then connect the other end of the same bus wire to the other module, which has the same type of connection. We have now connected the intelligence in this box to the relay and the lighting loads in this mini panel. And again, if we were connecting a third module, we would do the same thing for this box. We have to connect this mini panel again to the main master panel, just as you would in a real system in a real building. Typically, if you have this third module, different than what I'm showing you here, you probably have a cable like what I'm holding in my hand that actually splits off in from 1 to 2. So that the one connector would go here, and then each of the other connectors would go into their respective mini panels. In this particular case, since this is one of the systems that really only came as a 2-module system, we're actually using 2 separate wires, but it operates the same way. We actually just plug this in random fashion, because one of the important features of the NexLight system is it is not a polarized system. So whether we plug in this way or whether we plug it in this way, it does not matter. You cannot connect the system regarding polarity, at least, in the wrong way. So let's plug this back into the back of this other connector, which is very convenient, and we'll come over to our other mini panel here, and again with the red connections we plug in the bus wire. We are now fully connected on both sides to the central processor in the main box.